a cactus patch. See, I come from the country. And when you walk around a cactus ain't bad, but you're going to go through some stuff. And you, I mean, that's very painful now. And that's what he's telling the man. You're going to go through some painful situations to make it work. You're going to sometimes have to get 2 jobs to make it work. And that's painful, no sleep. Amen. Don't have to take, but that's the punishment that God put on Adam and Eve for not, look at him. He made it perfect for us. We mess it up. My Lord. Some of us right now, we had a good life. But we messed it up, then want to blame somebody else. My Lord. Passing the buck. Oh, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have quit. If it wasn't for her, I would have done this. Don't pass the buck on nobody. Accept the responsibility what you have done. Amen. 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 So one thing about it, you're gonna be punished for whatever you do. Amen. Amen. I'm gonna give you a few nuggets. I'm gonna let you go home. And he said, why God must punish for sin. Then he said this, the purpose for God's punishment. There is a purpose for God's punishment. And you know, even with us, children, it's a purpose for your parents punishing you. Because one thing about it, if they don't punish you for what you do wrong, you'll never learn. But once you do something wrong and they beat you behind for it, you're not going to forget that. You ain't like that. If you really give them a good beating, oh, they ain't going to do that no more. But if you just promise them, oh, you know, I'm going to beat you when I get home. Oh, if you don't do that, if you do that again, I'm going to beat you. But honey, when you tell, I'm going to tear your backside up when I get home. Well, look here. Let them start crying when you drive to the driveway. That's the way I used to do mine. Hey, you know when I told you I was going to get you when I get home. You better, look here. Just give me time enough to get in the house and get up there. Just give me enough moment to get in the house and get up there, and baby, I'm going to tie you up. All right. And when you do it one time, you don't have to repeat that no more. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't have to repeat it no more. When you have to repeat it, when you go promise, I'm going to beat you. I'm going to get you. No, baby. It's already done. And that's the purpose for it to make it. It's the purpose for everything to make it. That's why when you tell a husband, tell a wife, look here, don't do that no more. Or the wife tell a husband, look here, I don't like what you done. Don't do that no more. But I don't care what it takes. When you say, don't do it no more, and they do it again, there are some consequences. All right. All right. Look here, individual. If I told you, don't go out there and do it again. And some consequences, and look at what you have to price. Whatever, make your word good. Amen. Make your word good. Whatever you say come out your mouth, make your word good. Because people, if you keep promising and never make your word good, guess what? They're going to keep doing it. On the job, supervisor. If you tell a person, look here, if you do it again, I'm going to write you up. Don't let them get so close to you to where, look here. If you do it again, I'm giving you one more chance. I'm giving you one more chance. And when that one more chance comes, I don't care how they cry. I don't care how they snot. Look at baby. I told you last time. If you do it again, I'm writing you up. Do what you say you're going to do. See, you can have good employees like that. That's right. That's right. You can have good employees like that. Because let me tell you something. I had folks working with me about longer than that. About 30 years. When I told them I wasn't going to do something, had you be late again? I didn't mind sending them out the door. All right. You understand what I'm saying? Because you got to make your word good. Yes, you do. Amen. Go ahead on, Sister One.
By the sweat of your brow you will eat your food until you return to the ground.
You're going to suffer to the time you return to the ground. See, there's something we do, we're going to be punished for the rest of our lives. Amen. Amen. So, you know, let me say this. You know, there are some people get in relationships or get married. And you know you was at fault. God will permit you to go out there and get another plug for your punishment. And let me say that again. When you know you done wrong. You know you done wrong. If you know you're done, God will allow you to get another plug. Because he said you reap what you sow.
Yes, God.
You will get another plug worse than the one you had.
Right.
That's why people come out with 3 and 4 marriages. Because you didn't do the first one right. You didn't do the second one right. You didn't do the third one right. You understand what I'm saying? So until you make it in your mind, look here, I don't have enough punishment with these bad ones. Now I'm gonna make this one right.
All right.
Y'all, some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all done had more than 2 marriages and said, Lord, the next one, God, I ain't gonna end it like that. Yeah. It's gonna be, God's gonna be you to end it. Amen. 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 But we prepare everything that we do is some consequences. And there's punishment for it. Some punishments are some more severe than others. And let me tell you, before I conclude, I'm going to show you why. It says, why God permit people to die. God don't permit nobody to die. That's what y'all say.
That's right.
But if you keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over, I'm going to show you in the scripture. If you know it's right, you keep doing it. God said, you know what? I'm going to permit them to lose their life. So some of y'all in here crying over your children that done messed up, stop crying.
All right.
God said, I got tired of them. When God get tired of them, he get tired of you not disciplining them. God said, I'm going to permit them to really suffer. I'm going to permit them to die because of disobedience and won't do right, ain't going to treat the mama right, ain't going to treat the daddy right, I'm not going to treat me right. So God said, look at him, because you ain't treating mama right, daddy right, nobody else right, I'm going to permit somebody to come through and blow your head off. And I'm going to show you in the scripture. I'm going to show you in the scripture. I'm going to show you in the scripture. Because see, everything I tell you, I got scripture for it.
All right.
So some of y'all so hard-headed children, y'all better, let me tell you something. Y'all better stop disobeying your parents, stop disobeying your teacher, and stop disobeying God. Because one thing about it, God is holding us accountable to teach our children what's right and stand on the word. That's right. You don't compromise with your children. Some parents compromise with their children. Know their children is selling drugs right in their backyard. Know they're selling drugs in their front yard. And then time the moment to say something to them, they gonna cuss them out. God said, you know what? They think I don't see this. They think I don't see this. But I see that. I see this. I see this. And he said, no, and I'm going to show you the word. No sin go unpunished. And he said, sometimes, and I'm going to show you the word. Sometimes God permits you to go through sin year after year after year after year. And you think you done got away with it. Or you think God don't see it. But God said, look at him. I see all of it. I'm just giving you space and time to repent. Right. And if you don't repent, God said, I'm going to take my hands off of it and let you have it your way. Whether that the McDonald's way or the Burger King way. Whichever way it is, I'm going to let you have it your way. Amen. Amen. Have it your way. And when you have it your way, you end up in destruction. Amen. 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 What else is the one? I told you I'm going to let y'all out here on time, but I'm going to give you something to think about. Amen.
Now
the purpose for God's punishment.
Now you are under a curse and driven from the ground, which opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. When you work the ground, it will no longer yield its crops for you.
Let me tell you something. When you're under curse, ain't nothing going to happen for you. Let me say that. Some of y'all right now is under a curse. And you don't want to go back to some of the people that y'all already heard. Some of the people y'all already talked about. Some of the people that y'all done lied on. You better sit down, get your pad, get your paper, and say, Lord, I'm going through, ain't nothing die for me, and ain't nothing coming before me to kill. So I'm just here. Get your pad. Okay, I done that one wrong in 2000. I done this one wrong 2002. I slept with somebody's husband in 2004. All that stuff that you know, you better write it down and go back to everyone and say, look at him. I done you wrong in 2000. I done you wrong in 2005. I done you wrong. Now I'm coming to make it clean. But look at this sickness that is upon me. It won't lift. The woman of God been praying for me. The man of God been praying for me. And I won't get healed. You won't get healed because look at him. You got to suffer. You got to go back to the folks and make it right with him. You got to go back and make it right. So if you don't make it right, you're going to suffer for the rest of your life. Why? Because of pride. Some people say, well, I can't do that. I ain't going to let me tell you something. If you keep that sickness for the rest of your life, you're going to say, Lord, and let me tell you, pain will make you do some crazy stuff. Pain will make you do some crazy stuff, y'all. Because if you hurt long enough, you going to say, Lord, what shall I do to make this right? What shall I do to ease this pain? Y'all ain't really been in no pain, y'all. I have. I was taking value by the handful. Pain. Pain because I had so much hatred in my heart. Pain, all the hair fell out. All this pretty hair I got up in there, it fell out. Until I said, you know what? I got to repent. I got to tell some folks that I'm sorry. And guess what? The doctor said you wouldn't live to get 34 years old. But guess what? I'm 77 still. But I had to go back in order to go forward. Some of y'all got to go back in order to go forward. Got to go back and go forward. Because let me tell you something. God will punish you for everything that you do. And he will allow your enemy, he will use your enemy to beat your behind. Yes, he will use some people that's close to you to beat you behind. That's how Jesus does it. No sin go unpunished. Oh, we're not through. Let me give you a couple more minutes. We're going to get rain. So y'all want to go to Hope Jaguar win this time.
I'm going home my mind.
That's the purpose of punishment. And then we're going to say, punishment of Miriam and Aaron. Numbers 2, 1 through 9. And I'm saying this, it's bad. And people don't think you'll get punished for it. But it's bad to put your mouth on a man or a woman of God. As Bishop said on Tuesday, he said there's order in the house. Order does not start in the house. The order starts on the outside. There is order. And when the order is done on the outside, it'll flow on the inside. Because if you get mad with something on the outside and bring it on the inside, it's affecting the flow on the inside. So order start, and look at whatever position you have, you stay in your lane. If you're a usher, stay in your lane. If you're a custodian, stay in your lane. Ain't that, because see, we ain't got no big job, no little job in the church. Amen. Because some people, well, I got to clean the bathroom. That's what God assigned you to. And if you be faithful on that bathroom, he'll make you to be a preacher. Amen. But when you get to be that preacher, you got to say, I'm going to be a servant. That's right. Just because you got the mic, that don't make you no less to be a servant. But we all have to serve a job. We all have to be a servant. I don't care how many scriptures you know. I don't care how close you are to God. You got to be obedient. And look at him. Be a servant. Amen. Go ahead on, Sister Wanda.
Numbers 12, 1 through 9. Miriam and Aaron began to talk against Moses because of...
Sometimes sisters and brothers, and they get jealous of one another. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the worst thing to do, to be jealous of a person anointed. I don't care what anointing you have. Be pleased with what God gave you. Right. Because one thing about it, some anointing God can't give us because we can't handle it. Yeah. All right. Let me tell you something. Some anointing God cannot give us because we can't handle it. God will give you more for us to make you a more humble. Let me say that again. God will give you more for you to become more humble. Yeah. More God give you, the more humble you become. Amen. You see, read some one.
Miriam and Aaron began to talk against Moses because of his Cushite wife. For he had married a Cushite.
That ain't a black woman. Amen. Go ahead on.
Has the Lord spoken only through Moses?
And look here. Has the Lord only spoken through Moses? You diminishing his integrity. Yeah. Has the Lord only spoke through pastor, he spoke to me too. My God. You understand? People they don't only speak to pastor, they speak to me too. That's the wrong attitude to have. Right. That's the wrongest attitude to have. Be where you are, who you are, and stay there until God elevates you. Right. Amen. Amen. So when God get ready for you to be ordained as a pastor, he'll let you know. Yeah. He'll let me know. Because I didn't move until God told me she was ready to be ordained as a pastor. And if God had said no, I would have went to her and said, no, not no, but no. But God confirmed it. 3 weeks straight, God confirmed it. And the same way with me being a pastor, my bishop went to his secretary and said, tell her I couldn't sleep for 3 whole weeks. Because God had been tugging at me to ordain her as a pastor. That's when you know it's coming from God. Yeah. But see, some was sent, some was called, some was sent, some grabbed a bag and there they went. So there they went, pastor, just that. There they went. Ain't got no anointing. Look at him. Pride. I got to have me a big car. I got to be around the what you call them half-duty pastors.
Oh my God.
I got to be around the income. Those that's got them big titles. You can have a big title and still.
Ain't nobody.
I'm gonna be big about it. You can have all those titles and still ain't nothing.
That's right.
You can have all those titles and people run for titles. Don't run for titles, run for the anointing. And when you run for the anointing, you got everything. When you run to the anointing, you got everything. Amen. Go ahead on, Sister Wanda.
Has the Lord only spoken through Moses? They asked. Hasn't he also spoken through us?
You see, people with pride, they ain't only spoke through Moses, they spoke through us too. But go ahead on, Sister Wanda.
And the Lord heard this.
God hears everything that we say.
Oh my God.
He hears everything that we say. And we have to give an account for everything that comes out of our mouth. We have to give an account. I ain't got to give an account of what she said. She ain't got to give an account of what I said. I'm going to have to give an account of what I said. And God hears that. And we might lie and say, no, I didn't say that. I didn't mean it like that. God said, I know exactly what you meant. A lot of people say, oh, I didn't mean it. No, God said, I know what you meant. Because I'm God. I know your heart. I know the intentions of your heart. And if your heart is not right, if your heart is messed up, it's going to come out in your action. But only God knows when it come out in your action whether it's true or not. Because it can come out in your action, look like it's all right, feel like it's all right, but it's not all right. Go ahead, Sister Wanda. I'm about through.
Now Moses was a very humble man.
Moses was a very humble man.
More humble than anyone else on the face.
More humble than anyone. Let me tell you, don't nobody know how humble a person is but God. We can look at a person and say, oh, they ain't nobody. Oh, they ain't nowhere. God said, now, hey, you just touch me now. Because that's my servant. They are living clean. She's living clean. He's living clean. And then you put your mouth on him. He said, you made me mad then. That's just like it is with your brother or your sister. Somebody come and say something about your brother or your sister. No, that's my brother. That's my sister. We ain't going to talk about her like that. And that's what we ought to feel about each other. We ought not to let nobody talk about your brother or your sister in Christ. Nobody. Because you can get in trouble with God. And that's why we shouldn't have cliques in the church. Yeah. Because cliques in the church can kill a church. Right. When you got cliques in the church, they run up there and go to the weakest link. And all of a sudden they want to, hey, child, you know, this happened. Child, you know, this happened. You know, they ain't saved over there. Run your mouth about something that's going to get you in trouble. So you need to say, hold it. I will not get in trouble with God for touching God's anointing. Because see, sometimes we feel like people are a little bit peony, but then with God, this person like, well, no, with Moses, he was up here, and Aaron thought, Miriam and Aaron thought they were supposed to be in that too, but no, not so, not in God's eyesight. Amen. Because we are only important in God's eyesight, not man. Because man can put you up, man can bring you down. Go ahead, Sister Wanda.
At once the Lord said to Moses, Aaron, and Miriam, come out of the tent of meeting, all three of you.
He said, come out of the tent, all three of y'all, but we got to talk. Go ahead on.
So the three of them went out. The Lord came down in a pillar of cloud. He stood at the entrance to the tent and summoned Aaron and Miriam. When the two of them stepped forward, he said, listen to my word.
He said, listen to my word.
When there is a prophet among you.
So do that again.
When there is a prophet.
When there is a prophet among you.
I, the Lord, reveal myself to
I reveal myself to my prophets. If there's a prophet among you, he said, I'm going to reveal myself to my prophets. I'm going to reveal myself to my prophets. Go ahead on.
I speak to them in dreams.
He speaks to them in dreams.
But this is not true of my servant Moses.
He said, this is not true of my servant Moses. I speak to him mouth to mouth. Oh my God. Go ahead on, Sister Warren.
He is faithful in
He is faithful. When you want to speak to Moses mouth to mouth, you got to be faithful. And that's somebody, I don't know nobody been that faithful yet, that can speak to him mouth to mouth. Go ahead on.
With him I speak face to face, clearly and not in riddles.
He said, I speak to him clearly and not in riddles. And you know sometimes God speaks to us in riddles. He speaks to us in dreams. You understand what I'm saying? But we have to obey that dream and ask what that riddle means. Because a lot of stuff we have to pray to God for the interpretation of it. Amen. 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 Go ahead on, Sister Wanda.
He sees the form of the Lord. Why then were you not afraid to speak against my servant Moses?
Look, he said, well, why then was you not afraid to speak against my servant Moses?
My Lord.
Were you scared because of his relationship with me?
Right.
That's why it's very dangerous to put your mouth on men and women of God. I don't care how ragged some of them lead them in the hands of God. Pray for them. Pray for them. Because, see, one thing about it, sometimes God will bring calamities on them to bring them down. You see, sometimes we can get so far up and saying, we Jesus Jr., you don't know what you're going to have until you face with the situation.
That's right.
You can say you all of that in the bag of chips, but let a situation come before you.
That's right.
Like Sister Willa said in Sunday school this morning, you know what, you have to really be grounded and rooted in Christ, because there was some situation in your life that would be almost too good for you to turn down. Yeah. Oh, this is it. This is it. This is in him. And it's a setup from the devil.
My Lord.
A setup from the devil. Because in the end of the day, until you can able to say, God, I thank you for allowing me to resist that. And God to put a whole lot of stumbling blocks in her way for her not to get there. That's how God protects his own. Because one thing about it, when you want to really do right and you listen to God, he will protect you from danger. He will show you when you're going in the wrong place. But if you don't have an ear to hear him, you don't look at, and you don't want to hear him. You got to have that same Spirit of God. When you have the Spirit of God on the inside of you, he will direct your path. He will show you when to go, and he will show you when to stand still. He said, look now, you need to stop right here. Just stand still. Just stand still for a while. Because some of us is rushing to do stuff, and God said, no, don't rush. Just stand still. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. So you can't see nothing clearly when you're always running. You can't hear nothing clearly when you're always running your mouth. Because some people just run their mouth out. Let me tell you something. I had to get rid of somebody that was calling me every day. Every day. They got something to tell me. I don't want nobody calling me every day, because either you're gossiping or you're lying. One of the two. Somebody calling you every day. They got something to tell you every day. You watch that. You watch that. Every day. I got, look at that. Oh, that's her. That's him. Every day. Watch it. It won't, look here. It won't last very long, Sister Pat. Sooner or later, y'all conversation go get in the ears of the wrong people. Yes. And that's where it's gonna break some friendships at. Let me tell you, I'm 77 years old. I tried it. It didn't work for me. I tried it. It didn't work for me. I tried it. Oh, 3 or 4 of my hair. Thought they were my friends. But guess what? Right now, all 3 of them are my enemies. Frenemies. My God. Yeah. But every day we had to call. Every day we got to talk. Ain't that much talking in the world. Unless you got a good, thriving business. What did your business do today? How much money you made today? How many customers you had today? You understand? Iron sharpening iron. You understand what I'm saying? Then I can see you coming. No more than 3 or 4 minutes though. But you come and call me an hour. Y'all talk an hour every day. About what? It didn't work for me. And it ain't gonna work for you. Because somehow your business gonna leak out. And you gonna get mad. They talking about my business. You know why they talking about your business? Because you told them. That's why they talking about your business. Because you told them. Because if you shut your mouth, they wouldn't know nothing about your business. That's how some women have lost their husband. Telling a woman everything about your business. Shut up. Shut up. They know everything. Everything. Because the children have not going to say it. But they know everything. Everything. Go ahead, Sister. We got to finish.
The anger of the Lord burned against them, and he left them. When the cloud lifted from above the tent, Miriam's skin was leprous.
Hold it right there. He permitted a disease to come on her life. And you know who had to pray it off? Moses. And that's what I told y'all earlier. Some diseases, some sickness that people are carrying right now. Because look here, you have not repented to that person. You have not went back to that person and told them you're sorry. And if you don't tell that person you're sorry, you're going to carry that sickness until death do you part.
That's right.
You didn't know that, did you? So it's gonna make you think. Cause see, when God's supposed to be last night, no, it ain't about no blessing today. It ain't about no shouting today. It's about, listen, it's about punishment. Telling them what they're doing wrong. Tell them what they need to do. So they can, look here, be helped again. And then I can look at, then I can give them some wealth. Then I can give them some wealth. Amen. Amen. But there's something we have to do. Because when your well is dried up.
All right.
And if no rain coming, there's something you got to do.
Amen.
When you decide, God, I'm going back from day one. When I first came to Jacksonville. Or day one when you first got whatever. God put, and if you ask God to show it to you, he'll show it. Now who that I messed over. And some people, let me tell you something. Some people are hurting right now because of something or somebody has said or done to them.
My Lord.
Let me tell you something. Some people are hurting right today from stuff that somebody done to them 15 years, 20 years ago. And God would not let it go unpunished. God would not let it go unpunished. Nothing that we do is going unpunished. Did you finish that one? Go ahead on.
When the cloud lifted from above the tent, Miriam's skin was leprous. It became as white as snow. Aaron turned toward her and saw that she had a defiling skin disease. And he said to Moses, "Please, my Lord, I ask you not to hold against us the sin we have foolishly committed."
They have sinned that they have foolishly committed. Because let me tell you something. During my study, and God was showing that when you commit sin ignorantly, you know, some people commit sin because they don't know no better.
That's
But
right.
some people commit sin knowing better, just don't care.
Right.
But do you know that person that do stuff out of ignorance, God will have grace them more than you would those that deliberately doing it? Because they done it out of ignorance. But you done it out of because you could. You understand what I'm saying? So there's a difference. If you're doing it out, God, I've done this out of ignorance. When somebody can show you when you're in the area, you say, God, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Because see, some people right in here, some of y'all right in here, gonna be delivered today because of stuff that y'all are doing out of ignorance. You thought you were right. But there's some people in here that say, God forgive me. You know you're wrong. But then you say, God forgive me. Baby, I stopped by to tell you today. No, he won't. No, he won't. Your punishment gonna be more severe than this person over here, that's this ignorant son over here.
That's right.
Go ahead on, Sister Wanda.
Do not let her be like a stubborn infant coming from its mother's womb with its flesh half eaten away. So Moses cried out to the Lord, "Please, God, heal her."
Listen to that. Moses cried out to the Lord,
Yes.
please heal her. If Moses had not cried out for Miriam, she would not have been healed of that medicine. But Moses had to do it. Because you know, I remember something my bishop, when I first went to Titus, he said, sometimes when people do you wrong, you have to be the one that pray it off them. And I remember the lady that my husband was sleeping with, she was in a mental institution. And God knows I'm telling y'all the truth. When my bishop told me she was sitting, her daughter said she was in the hospital, I immediately prayed for her. And she was at the clinic. The next week, the daughter said that mama was home. Wow. She wasn't completely, I mean, you know, she was out of mental institution, and she still kind of like whacking. But one thing about it, you don't break up a marriage. That's just like death. You do not, you cause a marriage to die. You deliberately cause a marriage to die. Baby, that's not a good thing. What is that? Was that it? Okay, we finished with that. Let us go one more. We're going. Let me get my glasses, y'all. I can't see good. I can't nothing now. So be patient with her. And it says, punishment are often unnecessary, are often unpleasant, but necessary. Let me tell you something. When you go through some punishment are necessary to make you learn from them.
Yeah.
For example, if you borrowed money from somebody and didn't pay it back, then when you want to go borrow it again and they tell you no, because if you done this, You're going to learn from that, right? Because, look at him. I'm punished because I can't borrow nothing else from them because I use them. Don't use nobody. Amen. Because some punishment we go through is necessary, guess what? To make us better. Some relationship that has broken up is necessary to make you better. If you get another good friend, you're going to appreciate it. If you get another good pastor, you're going to appreciate it. Right. When you get somebody that's living right, you're going to appreciate them being in your life because iron sharpens iron. Yeah. Because one thing about it, what you don't know, I know, and if I'm your friend, I'm going to tell you where you're wrong. Amen. Right. Amen. But if I'm just your associate, I'm going to agree with you, knowing you had destruction. Amen. Amen. But you are my friend, you're going to say, no, I wouldn't do it like that. No, if I was that, I wouldn't do it like that. I wouldn't hold it in my heart. Because people will tell you, I hate her. And if you got somebody around you that's not mature, they say, child, I don't blame you. I hate her too. And you're giving them the wrong information. You know, baby, I know she done you wrong, but he says it's a terrible thing to put a matter in the hands of a living God. Put that in God's hands. See, I told somebody that just yesterday, I believe, or the day before yesterday, and they were talking about how hurt they were. It was Friday. Yeah, Friday. They were talking about how hurt they, how people hurt them. I said, let me tell you something, honey. Stop dwelling on that.
That's right.
I said, stop dwelling on how they hurt you. I said, one thing about it, they're going to reap what they sow. I said, the Bible says it's a terrible thing to put a matter in the hands of a living God. Amen. It's bad to put a hand, because God can handle it. He can handle it better than you can ever have. Because see, God knows just punishment. We don't know, because we might under-punish or over-punish. Amen? Amen. Amen. We got one more. And we're going to talk about Eli and his crazy sons. See, God sooner or later punishes for sin. You know, Eli's sons done some despicable stuff in the house of God. Eli loved his son so much that he didn't get correct him. Parents, let me tell you something. Don't love your child so much that you can't correct them when they're wrong. Amen. Let me say that again. Parents, don't love your children so much that you can't correct them when they're wrong. Because Eli did not correct his son. They did all kind of crazy stuff in the tabernacle. And Eli knew it was wrong. And God said, because of this, look, I'm going to cause the rascal to die. Read your Bible. Read your Bible. It's in 2 Samuel. God will permit you to die if when you don't obey leadership, when you don't obey your parents, especially men and women of God. When you know, just like Moses, if Miriam hadn't Moses had not prayed for Miriam, Miriam would have died with that disease. You understand what I'm saying? So some things that we do will cause us to go to our grave. Some things we let our children do will cause us to be in poverty for the rest of your life. And that's why I tell so many parents, don't let your children cause you to be in poverty. I want Jordan. I ain't gonna go to school unless I got Jordan. And then throw the whole temper tantrum. I ain't gonna wear nothing this. I heard somebody tell me a few years ago, about 10 years ago, this lady wanted me to be her son, godson, right? Godmother. And she told me, well, he don't wear nothing but Jordans and polo. And I said, honey, you better get you another godmother. Because I ain't gonna buy no children. And I'm not gonna let no child tell me what to buy. And if they just don't want to look, if they want to look nice, I'm the one for them. Right. But if they want to show off with their dumb self, I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna be the one to sow in no child life because that's what they want. Right. When you get grown, you buy your own Jordan, right. You buy your own polo. You do it because I'm not gonna do it. Right. And many parents can't pay their rent, can't pay the car note, can't do nothing because your child run the house. I don't want that. I don't want that. Them cheap glasses, them cheap shoes. I don't want that. But baby, you won't get nothing. Because God is here. God is looking at how you look at how you lead me, not me leading you. So, parents, be parents to your children. You need to lead them, not them lead you. They will take what they're not going to wear, what they're not going to eat. If you put it down, and if they get hungry enough, they'll eat. And tell them, I dare you to go in my house, go in my refrigerator, cook anything else. But if you let them go in and you got 4 different children, you got 4 different meals. Oh no, baby, not in my house. What I cook, we're all agree. What y'all want? I want hamburger. Everybody else want hamburger? Okay. I want french fries. Everybody else want french fries? Okay. Everybody, I don't want no french fries. Well, baby, you just eat the hamburger then. You just eat the hamburger. Or you just eat the bread then. It don't make me no difference. Because I want my kids to be here. Hey, that's what you do it, honey. That's why you raise good children. That's why you raise good children. You don't let no children raise you. Amen. If you don't want the hamburger and the fries, eat the hamburger. If you don't want the bread, just eat the meat. Whatever. I'm not doing nothing extra because this is what we got. This is what we got. Let's give Jesus a hand.